History is written by the victors, not by the victims. Everybody kind of knows that. Maybe you never thought about it. But it's the truth. Our history was written by the conquerors, not the conquered. With that being said, who wrote the Bible? If history is written by the victors, then why do the victims have a best-selling book out there called the Bible? A bestseller for 2,500 years or more. So that goes against every law of recording history, because the conquerors are the ones who record history, not the ones who were conquered. So the Hebrew people, the Jewish people, say they are the victims. They were the victims in Egypt. They were slaves, tortured, abused, used, and then finally allowed to go free. This cannot be. It's just not going to be that way. It never is, never will be. So something happened there, The victims, the Hebrew people, the Jewish people, have a bestseller out there called the Bible. Now, how did the Bible become a bestseller? Blood, torture, fear, coercion, military campaigns, and the like. Whole villages would be put to the, would be razed, would be burned to the ground. Whole villages if you didn't kiss the cross. That's how the Bible became a bestseller. But there's no way that the Hebrew people were the victims, because the three patriarchs of the Hebrew religion were running the country. Moses lived in the Pharaoh's palaces. He was raised by the Pharaoh's daughter. Abraham, father of Islam, father of Judaism, father of Christianity. He was married to a Pharaoh's daughter. Joseph, the dream interpreter, second in charge of all of Egypt, upper and lower. He didn't ride around on a donkey with slave clothes on. He was gilded. He bore the emblems of the Pharaoh. The Jews never left Egypt. The Exodus was about the gypsies who were thrown out of their own country, because the gypsies used to be called Kemites. Kemites from the land of Chem, which is pre-Egypt. Egypt's a Greek word, but Egypt's a lot older than Greece. So what was Egypt called before it was renamed by the Greeks later on to be Egypt? It was called Chem, K-E-M or K-H-E-M. And the people that lived there were the Kemites. They're the ones who knew the astrology, the divinations. They knew the numerology. They knew the secrets and the science of the psychic of mind. It's obvious. They were thrown out of the country by the people that took it over, the conquerors. And the conquerors, the Hebrews, the Jewish people, rewrote the book, rewrote the story to make themselves look like victims. And then they went on a world global campaign, which is still continuing today, to push their lie. Why the lie? Well, it has to do with the third eye. See you in the next video.